So is the Bible complete? Or to put it another way, is God's message complete? Thinking about this logically, the only reasonable answer is to say yes, otherwise there would be no end to study and learning. God also answers this question in his text, but it's important to note that this is self-referential or self-authenticating, so it's logically not rigorous. Nevertheless, it is the only way for God to do it, and God tells us, for example, in Ecclesiastes and at chapter 12 and starting to read at verse 11, the words of the wise are like goads, their collected sayings like firmly embedded nails, given by one shepherd. Be warned, my son, of anything in addition to them. Of making many books there is no end, and much study wearies the body. Or another example of this is at the very end of the Christian Bible in the book of Revelation and at chapter 22, the very last chapter, and there reading from verse 18, we can see, I warn everyone who hears the words of the prophecy of this scroll, if anything adds anything to them, God will add to that person the plagues described in this scroll, and if anyone takes words away from this scroll of prophecy, God will take away from that person any share in the tree of life and in the holy city which are described in this scroll. Now, clearly again, this could refer just to the book of Revelation, or it could refer to the whole of the Bible. You'll need to make up your own mind on that. But it's reasonable to assume that there is a fixed and limited message, and future videos will be looking at how this was arrived at. We'll look at how this came to be decided, what writings were included, and what were excluded.